Hi, and welcome to Missed It by How Much. This is the channel that tests sports hypotheses by using computer game engines. We're in the middle of a hypothesis involving the 2013 Los Angeles Dodgers, hoping by reversing trades, signing Shane Victorino as a free agent, and using Action PC Baseball as out of the park. We will try to lead that team or guide them to a world championship. This is game 78 on the schedule. We're taking on the Phillies at home, first of four. Zach Greinke will be on the mound against Jonathan Pettibone. The lineup. And the five biggest plays of the day. Here's our lineup. Starting at first, James Loney, and center Shane Victorino. At third, Andre Ethier, in playing in left field, and right, Puig. Uribe at third, Zach Greinke on the mound, Mark Ellis at second, AJ Ellis behind the plate, and D. Gordon at short. There's the benches and the bullpens. Everybody should be available except for Rodriguez for the Dodgers. Pettibone will be down. That's interesting. $75 at night. The wind's blowing in from right center field at 3 miles an hour. Pettibone with a 3.90 ERA is 5-3 for the Phils. Zach Greinke 6-1 with a 2.88 ERA. Let's play a baseball game. Zach with 45 hits given up in 65 and 2/3 innings pitched, 6 home runs, 24 walks, 53 strikeouts, a whip of 1.051. Ben Revere hitting .315 steps in to face him first. And he hits a fly ball to center field. That looks like a can of corn for Victorino. He drops the apron and collects the ball. 1 out. For Utley, Chase hitting .311 on the season, an OPS of .904. And there's a fly ball to right center. That's where the wind's supposed to be blowing in. Victorino on his horse reaches up and makes the catch 2 down for Rollins. He's hitting .227 on the season for Jimmy. Greinke strikes him out. That's his first strikeout. We're through half an inning. The Phillies 0. The Dodgers coming up to face Jonathan Pettibone for the first time. Jonathan on the season with a 3.90 ERA. He's 5-3, 78 hits and 64 and 2/3 innings pitched, 4 home runs, 19 walks, 36 strikeouts, a whip of 1.500. He'll face James Loney, the league's leader in average so far this season at .348. Steps in. Pitch by Pettibone. It's a fly ball to center field. That's a can of black beans for Revere. He runs in. And he makes the catch, 1 out. For Victorino, hitting .301 on the season, OPS of .905. No errors in the outfield thus far for him. Ground ball up the middle. That's easy play for Utley. 2 down. For Ethier, hitting .262 with an OPS of .816. He strikes out. We're through 1. No score. Howard, Brown, and Young. And these are the 3 guys I'm supposed to be wary of with Greinke. Ryan hitting .243 on the season with 11 home runs. He's almost at his at-bat, so I'm assuming he's going to get injured soon for the rest of the season. So we're going to pitch around him and see what happens. There's a fly ball to right. Puig coming to his right. Measures it. The glove goes up. And the ball comes down inside, 1 out. For Brown, Dominic hitting .249 on the season with 18 home runs. Wow. OPS of .784. You definitely have to pitch around this guy. walks him. All right, a 1-out walk. For the last guy on the list, Young. Delman hitting 288. An OPS of 817. The numbers in the box don't look scary, so we're going to try to get a double play right here. Nope, there's a fly ball to left. Back goes Ethier. Away back. Now it's coming down. Is it over Ethier's head, or does he have it? He collects it. 2 outs. That ball could have gone either way. It went the right one. Brown now at a 60% chance to steal, so we're going to throw over there. And get it down to 31. Kevin Frandison, third baseman, hitting 219, steps in with 2 outs. Zach's pitch strikes him out. Second strikeout within 1.5, no score. Puig, Uribe, and Greinke versus Pettibone. Yasiel strikes out. 1 out for Uribe, hitting 258. He just had a 4-hit game. And that looks like a liner into center that'll fall in front of Revere. He's got another hit. Juan, super hot, is on with a 1-out single. Looking for Greinke to bunt is a mistake. The numbers in the box show an OPS of 837, so we're swinging away. First throw over. Uribe's back. He's still a 54% chance to steal, but we're not taking it. We're swinging the pitch. They walk him. So Uribe takes second anyhow. Juan at second. Zach at first. 1 out for Ellis. He's hitting 284 on the season. Second baseman steps in. Strikes out. Third strikeout for Pettibone. 2 down now. Uribe still in scoring position. Greinke at first also for A.J. Ellis, who's hitting 231 on the season. Catcher. It's a fly ball to center. Looks playable for Revere. He's going back. He's at the track, and he makes the catch. The Dodgers threaten with a single and a walk, and that's it. They leave him there. We're through 2, no score. Quintero, Pettibone, and back to the top to Revere. Against Greinke here in the top of the third. The pitch. The ground ball to Loney. He flips it underhand. Greinke makes the play. First 1 out for Pettibone. He's hitting 111 on the season. He hits a can of black beans out to center field. Victorino's got that one easily off the shelf. 2 out for Revere. He's 0 for 1. Greinke's pitch is a fly ball to right. Puig going back. Now it's level. Yasiel almost to the track. Makes the catch. 1-2-3 inning for Zach. 2.5. No score. D. Gordon and back to the top for Loney and Victorino against Pettibone at 33 out of a possible 120. The pitch to Gordon is a pop-up. Looks like it's Jimmy Rollins. He makes the catch. 1 out. Excuse me, for Loney, who's 0 for 1. Good numbers in the box, but he hits a ground ball right to Rollins. The veteran throws him out easily. 2 down. Victorino also 0 for 1, facing Pettibone. He hits one over Howard's head. He dumps it into right field in front of Young. He'll hold with a single. 2 outs. For Ethier. Andre 0 for 1. Victorino 67% chance to run, but we're not going. First to throw over. And Victorino is back. 50-50, almost 56% chance of him running. Pitch. He walked him. Pettibone's second walk of the game. First and second. Victorino, a 7 speed, is at second. Ethier, a 5 at first. 2 outs for Puig. Dodgers score a lot of runs with 2 outs. The steal 0 for 1. The pitch by Pettibone is a fly ball to left center. Back goes Revere. Away back, but it looks playable. He's on the track. He's near the ball. He reaches up and he makes the catch. The Dodgers strand 2. We're through 3. 1/3 of this game is complete, and there's no score. Utley, Rollins, and Howard. Second time through for Greinke at 39 out of a possible 110, and Utley pops it up. It's a play for Gordon. He's out on the grass, and he makes the catch. 1 out. For Rollins, who's 0 for 1. He strikes out. That's Greinke's third strikeout. 2 down. For Howard, who's 0 for 1. That slug was pretty good. We're going to pitch around him with 2 outs. And he walks. A 2-out walk. Howard, not a threat to steal. 4 speed. Here's Brown. He walked his first time up. There goes Howard anyhow. That's weird. And he hits a comebacker right at, it's more of a line drive. Loops it toward the mound is the correct terminology. And Greinke makes the catch. We're through 3.5. It's no score. Uribe, Greinke, and Ellis mark to face Pettibone. Second time through. Uribe's 1 for 1. He singled his first time up. He strikes out this time, and it gets thrown out at first. That's the 4th strikeout for Pettibone. He's looked good today. He lying his over 4 ERA. Greinke, 1 out. He walked his first time up. He walks again. Zach at first with 1 out. Mark Ellis, 0 for 1. Greinke off of first, and Mark Ellis pops it up. On the right side, between Utley and Howard, it looks like it's Howard's ball, perhaps? Near the rim, makes the catch. 2 down, Greinke still stuck at first. Try to steal here. Let Ellis lead off the next half inning. We're going to try it. Quintero with the 6 arm. We're going to try to steal. And Zach stolen it. That's his 2nd stolen base. He jumps up with pride. He's in scoring position. He's a 6 speed with 2 outs. A.J. Ellis with the base hit could get the first run on the board for the Dodgers and in the game. Numbers in the box don't look particularly well, though, for that happening. Pettibone at 66 pitches, strikes out. A.J. his 5th strikeout. We're through 4. No score. Greinke at 54 out of a possible 110 in this pitcher's duel. Nobody can make a mistake here. Faces Young first. Delman's 0 for 1, so we're going to go right at him. And it looks like we shouldn't have. There's a base hit into center field. Victorino picks it up. Throws it into Gordon. A leadoff single for Young. He's a 1 speed, so no threat there to run. Frandison, Quintero, and Pettibone next up. First up, Frandison, 0 for 1. Pitched by Greinke is a bunt. And they throw him out at first. Young moves up to second. He's in scoring position with 1 out for Quintero. He's 0 for 1 also. Greinke at 60 pitches delivers. There's a ground ball to short. Gordon takes the hop, throws to first, easy out. Young moves to third. 90 feet from the plate with 2 outs for Pettibone, the pitcher. He has 2 hits in 19 at-bats. So we're going to pitch to him 0-1 for today, and he strikes out. Greinke's 4th strikeout. The Phillies get somebody to third with 2 outs, but they don't get him in. We're through 4.5, no score. Gordon, Loney, Victorino. Numbers in the box look good for D. Pitched by Pettibone is a walk. And D is a threat to go. 36% is not that big of a threat. Loney, though, can hit. He's got a on base of 464 and a slug of 502. Pitched by Pettibone is first to throw over, and Gordon gets back. 1% difference there. Nothing doing. Loney hits a fly ball to right. Young shifting to his right. Reaches up. The glove goes up, and the ball comes down inside of it. 1 out. Gordon back to first. Up to 59% now. Still not going anywhere. Numbers in the box look good for Victorino's. 1 for 2. He hits a fly ball to left. Doesn't look spectacular yet. It's leveled. Brown says he has it. And he's true to his word. Gordon scampers back to first and what looked promising with the leadoff walk. Still sees Gordon at first with 2 outs for Ethier, who's 0 for 1. Numbers in the box look good, but you gotta be able to execute. Pitch by Pettibone first, to throw over. Gordon's back, 34%, not going anywhere. Pitch to Ethier. Looks like a base hit up the middle. Revere picks it up. Gordon going to third. 95% chance. I've seen people get thrown out for this, but I'm still going to take it. See if they cut it off. Yep. Gordon makes it easily. It's first and third with 2 outs for Puig. He's been in this situation before and could not execute. He has an 8-game hitting streak. He struck out and flied to deep left center this time. Numbers in the box look good as well. An OPS of 879. Ethier off of first. He's a 5-speed. Gordon a 10 over at third. Puig at the plate. Pettibone fires. There's a fly ball to left. Brown's going back. It's leveled. Is it over his head or is it in his glove? He makes the catch, and the Dodgers are turned away again. We're through 5. In this pitcher's duel, nobody scored. To the 6th, Greinke at 67 out of a possible 110 will face the top of the order for the 3rd time, starting with Ben Revere, who's 0 for 2. He hits a ground ball to short. Hold your breath. Gordon across to Loney in time. 1 out. Oof, that makes me worried. Should I just pull him? Yeah. Love having D's speed on the team, but this could be it for Cruz if this game goes very long. Cruz only has 2 more at-bats for me as a shortstop, and he may play those 2 before the end of this game. Leaving on the 27th anyhow, and today is 27th. Okay, I'm glad we're playing him. All right. That's a much better defensive infield. The outfield looks fine. 1 out for Utley, who's 0 for 2. But everybody knows he can hit. Greinke at 73 pitches. Every pitch is a big deal here. Fires. And Utley strikes out. That's his 5th strikeout of the game. 2 down here in the top of the 6th for Rollins, who's 0 for 2. Greinke with the windup. And there's a ground ball to Mark Ellis. He's got it. Across to Loney. We're through 5.5. Still nobody has scored. Phillies with 1 hit. Dodgers with 3. But the Dodgers have left on 7 to the Phillies 3. Pettibone has pitched probably his best game of the year. Steps out for the bottom of the 6th. He'll face Uribe, Greinke, and Ellis. Juan is 1 for 2. He singled back in the 2nd. Good numbers in the box. The pitch by Pettibone is a walk. All right, leadoff runner on. Nobody out. This is the kind of game that the Dodgers just try to outlast you. Infield's brought in for Greinke to bunt. We're not doing that. Zach can handle the bat. The pitch by Pettibone is a ground ball to short. Maybe he didn't. Well, that's as good as a bunt as he gets thrown out at first. Uribe advances to second with 1 out. For Mark Ellis, 0 for 2. Numbers in the box below average. Pettibone at 94 pitches delivers, and that looks like a base hit to right. Over Utley's head. Young, a 7-arm. Uribe turns the corner, and it's a 50-50 shot at scoring, and we're not going to take it. We'll hold Juan at third. That was Young's mistake, his 4th bad play of the season. Runners at the corners. 1 out for Ellis. Can Ellis bunt? Is it worth a squeeze play here? We love squeeze plays on this team. In a minute, his card will come up, and we'll check what his bunting rating is. I'm going to guess it's 6. It's a 5. Okay. Uribe's a 5-speed. Cruz on deck, I have 0 belief in. So this is the play right here. Leave AJ up there to just make contact himself and hope that he doesn't hit into a double play. He's a 4-speed. Or let him swing, hope he gets a base hit, or try to sacrifice an in. And I like the odds better with the infield back to try to bunt him in. The numbers in the box are slightly below average, but they're not horrible. Pettibone at 100 out of 120. This is not my best bunter. I would love to have D. Gordon up right here, but he wouldn't be up anyhow. Pitch by Pettibone is a bunt back to the pitcher. He goes to second, and that's it. And Uribe scores on the play. The Dodgers lead 1-0. Let's read the dialogue. It says, squeeze play bunted towards the mound. Pettibone has it. He throws to second for one. There will be no throw to first. Uribe scores. Okay, Ellis now is a runner. He's again a 4 at first with 2 outs for Cruz. Pettibone fires and watches a pop-up. This is why I would never have trusted Cruz on a play. I could have walked Ellis. Utley makes the catch, and the side is retired. We're through 6. 2/3 of this game is complete, and it's 1-0 Dodgers. Zach at 83 out of 110. Has to be careful here against the really good lefties. Or we could just go to the pen right now. We only have one lefty. Right? Am I correct about that? Oh, we have Capuano if we want to use him. But I can't count on that because I'm not certain about when he's pitching again. No, we can't use Capuano. He's pitching in the series. So, no dice on that one. So we only have one lefty. So I'm going to ask Zach to at least get through this part. Howard, you know the kind of power that Ryan Howard has. So we're going to pitch around. See what we can do here. It's a fly ball to right. Back goes Puig. It's leveled. Can Yasiel get to it? He makes the catch. 1 out. Take a breath. 8 outs to a win. Shift continues for Brown, who's 0 for 1. He walked and he lined to the pitcher. He has tremendous power too, so we're going to pitch around here. Zach delivers and walks him. Okay. 1 out walk for Young, who's the last of the really good 3 hitters there in the middle of the lineup that hits righties really well. Just to emphasize that, let's look at Young's numbers. He's actually a little bit better against lefties. Good numbers all the way around, though, for Don. Okay. Brown is a 6-speed first. Numbers in the box don't look scary. We're going to trust Zach. Right here, 93 out of a possible 110. Checks the runner at first. Fires. And there's a base hit to left. Past Cruz into left field. Is Brown going to get the third? He's there with the 6 arm. He holds him at second. That's maybe a big play in this game. Okay, 1 out. Greinke at 98 pitches. Here's the bottom of this order, including Frandenson. And maybe it's time to get Zach out of the game. So let's look at the bullpen numbers. Zach has better numbers, but he might be running out of space. Let's see if we can do a trip to the mound. It says he's fine. Leave him one more batter here. I'd really like to leave Kinley for the top of this order. Maybe in the 8th at some point, or early 9th. And then bring in the lefty. If we keep giving up hits on base runners, that could change. Belisario's available, Guerrero's available. I'm going to trust Zach right here, at least for one more batter. Frandenson, 0 for 1. He's walked. Nope, he struck out and bunted. I don't think he's going to bunt here with 1 out. Pitch by Zach. And here comes Michael Young, and now we're really talking. Philadelphia, sensing this might be their chance to win or tie this game, pinch hits with Michael Young, who's hitting .246. Got 4 home runs, 23 RBI, an OPS of 643. He's a good hitter. But I feel like he's going to be a future Dodger in September of this year. He's mainly a left-handed hitter, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll double check the bullpen here. Is there a big difference? Nope. We're still going to let Zach have a chance. Trust him here. Defense is set up correctly. Greinke's pitch. It looks like a base hit to right. Puig with a 9 arm is going to have to throw amazingly to the plate to get Brown, and he holds him. And that's it. Bases loaded. 1 out for Quintero. And it looks like Zach's done. Left him in too long. Okay. Quintero really hits lefty. So we need a righty to come in here and do the job. Belisario? We can go to Jansen right now. He's probably our best chance for a strikeout. And that's what we need. All right. Zach's done. All 3 men on base can be charged to him if they get home. Kenley with the .72 ERA is 4-1 with 10 saves. We need him to get another one right here. It won't be a number on the score sheet, but he'll save us if he can get us out of this jam. 19 hits and 49 and 2/3 innings pitched, 4 home runs, 6 walks, 68 strikeouts, a whip of 5.503. We're not bringing the infield up. If they hit a ground ball, it better be a double play, or a run's going to score. The numbers in the box don't look good for him. He does have a grand slam on the season. Oh boy. Jansen fires. And there's a base hit to right. Wow. In comes Brown. Young should even score as it gets past Victorino. Bad time for a poor play. Oh, that was terrible. Quintero comes through with his 6th double, and it's 2-1 Phillies. And you're still not out of trouble. 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. Pettibone's due up. He is not going to hit. Who's coming up? Lance Nix. I'm guessing it's Lance. He's hitting 133 on the season. Okay, we're pitching to him. Kenley fires, and there's a ground ball to short. No chance to throw home. 23%. Young's going to score. And they get the 2nd out. Quintero moves to 3rd. It's 3-1 Phillies. Wow, what a great half inning for Philadelphia. Jansen still has a runner on 3rd to face Revere. He fires, and there's a ground ball to 2nd. Ellis should have it, and he does. But a big hit by Quintero leads to 3 earned runs scoring for Philadelphia. We're through 6.5. It's 3-1 Phillies, and the Dodgers have some work to do against this bullpen. Jake Diekman coming in. He's at a 3.38 ERA. He's 1-0. He's given up 4 hits in 5 1/3 innings pitched, 2 home runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, a whip of 1.125. I left Zach in too long. That's for sure. But I will say this: the offense needs to score more than 1 run in this game. And they have 9 outs to do it with. And we'll start off with Loney, who's 0 for 3 thus far. Doesn't hit lefties really well, but that's who he's got. Pitch. The ground ball to Utley. He's got it. 1 out. 8 outs to a loss. Victorino comes up. He's 1 for 3. He has singled. Diekman fires, and there's a liner. Is that over Howard's head? It is. It's into right field. That's a base hit. Does it get past Young? No. Victorino will hold with a 1 out single. He's on. For Ethier, who can't hit lefties. It's 1 for 2, but we don't have our normal backup to hit against the lefty, which is Scott Van Slyke. So let's see who's left. Matt Kemp is available. And that's who we'll go to. Matt on the season hitting .275 with 3 home runs, 15 RBI, and OPS of .796, and they switch pitchers. Joe Savory coming in with a 4 ERA. He's also a left-hander, though. 9 innings, 4 hits, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts, a whip of 1. Victorino is 7 at first. Kemp steps in, the pitch, and he walks him. The tying runs are on with 1 out for Yasiel Puig, who's 0 for 3 today. Struck out, flied out twice. Can hit lefties, though. But the numbers in the box don't look great. No chance of stealing here. The pitch looks like a comebacker to Savory. Nope, he's going for a double play. What a play by Savory, the pitcher. I've never seen that animation before. And the Dodgers are turned away. We're through 7. Still 3-1. All right, Kemp goes in left field for Ethier. Jansen at 9 pitches to face Utley and Rollins, and then we'll go to a lefty. First up, Chase hitting .306. 0 for 3 thus far, and he gets a base hit. This is not a good Jansen day. Puig picks it up. Leadoff single for Utley, and here's Rollins. I don't think Utley's going. There's a ground ball to Mark Ellis. He takes the big hop, flips to Cruz, and that's it. Rollins beats the throw to first, in which there is none. And there's a 1-out force play. Howard, Brown, and Young are coming up, and so is J.P. Howell. We'll go into Jansen's spot. All right, let's go after Howard. And he strikes him out. 1 out. Excuse me, 2 outs. First strikeout. Here's Brown. Pitch is another strikeout, and that's it. Howell will come in to pitch, or he'll be second up in the 8th inning to hit, and I don't think I'm going to pull him because I'm going to need him for one more batter. Although Young does hit. Let's delve in. Okay. Whatever. Here's your rebate. 6 outs from a loss. We need some hitting. All right, your rebate is on. That'll give me a chance to bunt. Although, I'll be honest, I don't think J.P. Howell can bunt. He's probably a 0. We'll double check, but yep, he's a 0. And we don't have a ton of people who can hit here. Pinch hit for him. Skip Schumacher. All right, we're foregoing pitching to Young in the top of the 9th with Howell. We're going to see what Schumacher can do. Uribe has 64% chance to steal, but he's anchored to first right now. Savory at 16 pitches fires into Skip, and there's a ground ball to short. No, to second. Uribe flips to Rollins, and they get your Utley flips to Rollins, and they get Uribe at second. 1 out. Schumacher safe on the 4th play with 1 out for Mark Ellis, who's 1 for 3. He's singled. Schumacher off of first. He's a 5-speed. Savory at 21 pitches delivers. And there's another ground ball. This time it looks like it's Rollins. He makes a great play, and it's a double play. The runner is out, and Mark Ellis makes 2, and the Dodgers just don't have it today. That's Rollins' 16th great play of the season. Even though I messed up on pulling Zach early in the 7th, I don't think that one run would have been able to hold up the whole game. They would have scored 1 at some point. That might be sour grapes, but that's how I feel. I don't feel bad about that situation. All right, We go to the top of the ninth. It's 3-1 Phillies. Young, Delman, and then Young, Michael. And we have 2 outs with Guerrero, who's around for a little bit longer. Belisario I can use right here. And that's it. So Belisario's going to have to pitch some of it. So we'll go with Guerrero first. This is the end for Matt on our team. 3.62 ERA. He's given up 27 hits in 32 and a third innings pitched. 3 home runs, 16 walks, 25 strikeouts, a whip of 1.330. First up is Young. And better be careful. There's a fly ball to center. That's an easy play for Victorino. 1 down. For Michael, who's 1 for 1. Big hit. He's struck out. 2 down, and that's it for Guerrero. Have to pull him here. He's done as a Dodger. Belisario will come in to try to finish this off. Quintero had the biggest hit of the game. A double off the wall in right center that scored 2 and gave the Phillies the lead. Numbers in the box look terrible, so I can't depend on the box all the time. Ground ball is to Uribe. It's going to be a close play at first. And Quintero gets his second hit. Can I challenge that? His 1 speed got him there. All right, he'll have to pitch to Savory or somebody in his spot. That'll be John Mayberry. John coming off the bench, hitting .230. Belisario's pitch is a ground ball to third. Uribe's second chance. He makes a great play this time to get the force play on Quintero, and we're done in the top of the ninth. It's Uribe's 10th great play. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Dodgers down 3-1. Ellis, the catcher, Cruz's spot. I'm probably going to hit for him. And Loney. Down by 2 against Pettibone. Jonathan with a 4.58 ERA. He's 4-6 with 16 saves, 46 hits in 37 and a third innings pitched. 5 home runs, 6 walks, 30 strikeouts, a whip of 1.393. I can hit for the catcher here, but I don't see anything better. So we're going to let him swing. Perhaps he could get a walk, although he hasn't walked that many people. Pitch by Pettibone. It's a strikeout. That's 1 out. Okay, Cruz. I know somebody's got to be better than Cruz. Numbers in the box has a 305 OPS. And I'm going to go with Hairston Jr. since he's been semi-hot recently. 2 outs from a loss. Pettibon's pitch. There's a fly ball to right. That looks like a can of corn. Oh, it's up really high, though. Revere back at the track near the wall, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Dodgers 1 out from a loss. And it's in Loney's hands, who's 0 for 4. James has flied to shallow left center. He's grounded to short. He's flied to deep right center, and he's grounded to second. And he has to get a hit to keep the hope alive. Pitch by Pettibone. There's a ground ball to third. Michael Young, who's in there now as a replacement, will fire across in plenty of time, and the Dodgers lose to the Phillies 3-1. 22nd loss this season. First of this 4-game set. Big 7th inning for the Phillies. Just couldn't stop them. Pettibone gets the win. Greinke's 2nd loss as a Dodger this season. I don't think Greinke's given up 3 earned runs in a start. I could be wrong, but yeah, he did. But that was when they were way ahead and they just left him. Go back to the 7th to see where it fell apart. Howard flied out. That was good. Then Brown walked and Young singled. This was Delman. And I should have pulled him right there. That should have been the end. And I didn't. And I let Michael Young come in and get a single too. And the bases were loaded. And then it was too late. And I expect every time I bring Jansen in to get a strikeout. and I did not get it. Quintero doubled off the wall. I scored 2 and then a ground out. Scored the other run. But offensively, when all you can score is due to a squeeze play, the offense wasn't there. You have to give some credit to the Phillies pitching, even though he had a 4 ERA coming in. So maybe just an off day. When the front page reloads, the Dodgers will have 22 losses to go with their 56 wins. Interesting here in the West, Texas and Oakland, dead even. Now Oakland jumped them and lead by half a game. We'll have to look into that in another video. Until that time, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Missed it by how much?